Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Allahu Akbar,
Hey guys, before we proceed, I want to inform the information provided here is taken from the book Islam and the Vedas, written by Ras Mandala Das alias Ras Andrew, who runs education consultancy at Oxford and also the co-director of ISKCON Educational Services. Let's start. Chapter 1: Abrahamic Religions. The Quran and Vedic literature are one in essence. It may appear that Quran and Vedic literature are conflicting in their percepts. Actually, their essential principles are basically the same. God is one. Though the Quran and Vedic literature may seem different, there are so many points of similarities that may not be easily detected. Differences arise not because of different scriptures, rather they are caused by different levels of understanding. There is a need to realize that the goal is one: submission to the Supreme. The path is perfect, but we are not perfect. God is one, and when one is situated on that spiritual platform, he can understand that there is no disagreement. The process of worship, though it may seem different, is only one. That process is to act for the pleasure of God and worship Him accordingly. The ultimate goal of different religious systems is to surrender to God. Since one may not be able to surrender to the will of God, different types of religious systems are needed. When one comes to the final state of obedience to God's will, there is oneness in religion. Consequently, on the level of full surrender, there are no differences between the Quran and Vedic literature. It is seen that differences exist even among the followers of a particular faith in the understanding of their own scriptures. Differences are not due to the content of the holy book itself. Differences exist because different kind of thinkers have different spiritual conceptions. Differences of opinion arise due to the diversity in people's nature and experiences. Different interpretations are manufactured according to one's level of perception, feelings, realizations, and taste. People in general are motivated to gratify their personal longings. In this way, different individual mentalities are displayed. One may be attached to a particular mistaken concept and reject even a factual presentation that is contrary to his own understanding. The defect has not to be found in the Quran or in the Vedic literature. Rather, it is because people are attached to different aspects of the scripture that suit their particular taste. One may even fervently believe that his version of understanding is the only real meaning of the scriptures. In this way, differences are sometimes created. It may seem that Vedic literature contradicts the teaching of Abraham, but it is not so. One will be astonished to learn that the original Vedic system scrupulously follows Abraham's principles as taught in the Quran. The reader may be surprised to learn that the final conclusion of both Vedic literature and Islam is to surrender to and worship the one Supreme Lord. Due to lack of clarity in understanding the Quran and the Vedic text may seem to have conflicting principles, but actually There is great harmony between the Quran and the Vedic teaching. They share a similar essence, which is the glorification, the worship, and the acknowledgement of one Supreme Lord.